Here he is, player 456, gi-hun.
조금 이상해졌어 자꾸만 시도 때도 없이 시무룩하고 고민이 생겼니 초등학교 영어 수업 시간에 배웠었던 현재 진행형 같아 하루에 10번 내 맘이 움직여
For the materials, you will need 1.5 mm hook, some embroidery thread. For the green color, I'll be using 3812 color code. I bought this thread from Amazon, but you can also get this from DMC brand as well. Next color you'll need is white. Next color you'll need is tan color 745. Next color is black 310. In addition to embroidery thread, you will also be needing the pins. These we'll be using to help secure the parts together when we do any sewing. You will also need embroidery needle. Of course, you need a scissor to help you finish off and cut any thread. In this project, I'm also using a tweezer. This helped me to stuff any small pieces a lot easier. And lastly, you'll need some stuffing. I will be using a Gorilla Superglue gel. For the first part, we'll be making an arm. It's going to look just like this. So first, grab your tan color thread and make a new loop. Chain 2, and make 6 single crochet into the first chain. Alternatively, you can make 6 single crochet in magic ring.
미지근한 샤워와 내 기타 소리와 너의 따뜻한 불빛에 조용히 잠들고 싶을 뿐.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 6 stitches. For the second round, just single around. In the first stitch, just make 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, also 1 single crochet, and then we're going to repeat this until we reach the end of round 2. 3,
미지근한 샤워와 내 기타 소리와
4,
따뜻한 불빛에 조용히 잠들고
5, 6, 4 round, 3 to 5. We are going to also make single round. However, we're going to change to green color for the next 3 rounds. To make a color change, you need to kind of undo the previous stitch. So I'm gonna redo this last stitch and make a single crochet sort of halfway through. Okay, so now that you have these 2 loops, typically you would grab some yarn, pull through this loop to make a single crochet, but instead of grabbing the tan color yarn, I'm going to switch it with the green yarn, and by yarn I mean thread. Okay, just pull that through. So this would help complete the single crochet for the last stitch of second round. Now you just need to hold on to the short end of green thread and long end of tan color yarn. Just hold it like that. This is gonna look like single crochet. Then on the next stitch, now we're starting the third round, make a single crochet. However, in order to secure the color chain, we need to put these tails over the hook. So as we make a new single crochet, we kind of wrap that single crochet around the tail to secure it. So that is a single crochet. Now we can cut these tails and clean this up. So I'm going to cut it short, but not too short. Use your tweezer, hide all these tails in the arm piece. Now you could see it's much cleaner to work with. Now let's continue to make single round. Make single crochet in the next stitch, and keep going. So at the end of this round, I'm going to insert a stitch marker. It is advised that the stitch marker is in different color than the current thread color. What I usually like to do is cut out just a short piece of yarn or thread in my case, and just kind of insert that scrape yarn through. Right before you about to complete a single crochet. Ta-da! So now we have a stitch mark. To complete the arm, you're going to need 2 more rounds of the green color where you make single round. In each round, you should end up with 6 stitches. Here I just finished round 4. Round 5th is going to be the last round. Again, just single round by making 1 single crochet in every stitch.
기다림의 끝에 너를 만났고 모든 게 새로 느껴져 Something in my heart 이 맘 전하고 싶어 Then you ring my valentine Sunny day you make my dream come true 행복한 너 그리고 나 우릴 비추고
So now we're at the end of row 5. Then it's time to finish off. We're going to leave a long tail so that we can sew the arm to the body, cut out the tail, and just finish off like that. So here we got the arm. For the next step, let's add the stripe on the sleeve as well. We're not going to be stuffing the arm because it's already so small.
멈춘 시간 속 서로가 마주하는 이곳 I've been waiting for a love like this so 기분 좋은 바람 불어와
Just like that.
나 우릴 감싸고
Tie the 2 tails to secure it.
지금 이 순간 서로가 마주하는 지금 I can see you through a little far away 이게 철이 지난데도 내 진심을
Cut the
내게
tail
전할 수 있게
and hide them
나의 품에
inside of the arm.
안고 고백할 거야 You will always be my everything to me
Repeat the same detail on the other arm. Next part, we are going to make the legs. We're going to be making 2 legs, where the first one you're going to finish off, and the second one you're going to not finish off. For the first round, start off with white yarn. chain 2 and make 6 single crochet into the first chain. Alternatively, you can make 6 single crochet in a magic ring. There should be 6 stitches in total at the end of round 1. For round 2, single around. At the end of round 2, you should have 6 stitches. For round 3, let's change color to green. First, let's undo the last stitch. Grab green color thread, put that over the hook, and pull through both loops for the color sheen. Now, hold on to the tail. For round 3, we're going to make 2 single crochet, then an increase, and repeat that pattern twice. So in the first stitch, let's make a single crochet. Remember to wrap around the tail, put it over the hook, so here is a single crochet. Let's cut this up. And hide our excess tail. Let me pull this out. Okay, so for row 3, we made 1 single crochet. On the next stitch, also make a single crochet. On the third stitch, make an increase. An increase basically means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1. That's the second stitch, second single crochet. So you can see there are 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. Repeat the same sequence. So 2 single crochet, then increase. 1, 2, 'increase'. Mark the end of this round. There should be a total of 8 stitches. For round 4, simply single around. For round 5, make 3 single crochet, then increase. Repeat the same sequence around. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an increase. Repeat the sequence one more time. 1, 2, 3. Then make an increase. That's an increase. So unlike the first leg that I've made, this is the first leg where you're going to make sure you finish off. However, for the second leg, we're not going to finish off because we need to join this second leg to the first leg. This is the first leg. We're going to mark the location where the joining is going to happen. This is the last stitch that we made. I usually call this a finish off stitch. So let's count this stitch as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 5th stitch, I'm going to poke in a pin just to mark the location. As you can see, let me grab another pin so that you can easily see. The stitch where we finish off, you count that as 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. so that's where the joining is gonna happen. Now let's go back to leg 2. Chain 1, then at the location where we mark the stitch, try to remember that stitch and push your hook through it. See? Now let's make single crochet. By making that single crochet, it joins the second leg to the first leg. We're going to make a total of 9 single crochet on the first leg for round 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to skip that last stitch on the first leg. Next part, as you can see, we have made 1 chain earlier, so you're going to push your hook through that stitch on the chain. This part can be slightly difficult, but once you can push your hook through, then it's easy. Sometimes the loop can be slightly hard to grab from this angle, so what I like to do is grab a needle and widen that stitch on the chain slightly. Okay, now that we push the hook through the stitch on the chain, let's make the single crochet there. Now move on to the second leg. So on the second leg, we're going to skip the first stitch and start on the second stitch. Make a total of 9 stitches on the second leg. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Let me undo that one. Five, 6, 7, 8, 'On the 9th single crochet, mark the end of this round. For round 6, you should have a total of 20 stitches. Let me cut out the tail from leg number 1 so it's out of the way. For round 7, you're going to make 1 half double crochet followed by 9 single crochet and repeat the same sequence twice. In between the 2 legs, there is 1 chain that we made, so we're going to make 1 half double crochet in between the legs in that stitch. To make half double crochet, put the yarn over hook, and then we're going to push the hook through the stitch. I'm just trying to make sure I have it go through the correct one. Once you have your hook, push through the stitch, yarn over hook again, pull through. You're going to see that there are 3 loops. Grab the yarn, pull through all 3. Then make a total of 9 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, that stitch between the leg, make 1 half double crochet, then make 9 single crochet on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mark this last stitch. Now we have completed the leg part of this pattern. Here's the back side and here's the front side. The body will be the continuation of the legs. The body will start at row number 8. For round 8, single around. For round 9, make 3 single crochet, then decrease. One, 2, 3. To decrease, we'll make 1 single crochet to join 2 stitches together. Another name for decrease is single 2 together. So once you push your hook into the first stitch, grab yarn and pull through. Then push your hook into the next stitch. Grab the yarn and pull through. Here you'll have 3 loops. Grab yarn and pull through all 3 loops. This is a regular decrease. You're going to repeat the 3 single crochet decrease sequence until you reach the end of round 9. For round 10, make 2 single crochet, then decrease. One, 2, 3, decrease. Repeat the same sequence all around. For round 11, make 2 single crochet, then decrease. One, 2, 3. That's a decrease. Repeat this sequence all around. At the end of round 11, finish off. Next step, we are going to make details on the outfit. I'm going to be using the embroidery thread. This is 6-strand embroidery thread. And I'm going to split the thread into 2 sections. The first part, you're gonna see 2 pieces. of tiny thread. The other side, there's gonna be 4 pieces since this is 6 strand. So break it apart into 2 strand side and 4 strand side. The only part that I will need is the 2 strand. Just insert this into a needle. I'm gonna use a needle instead of embroidery needle because this head is a lot smaller and it's gonna be a lot easier to do here. The number 456 on here if we use a smaller needle. The body is very tiny, so just do your best when you embroider the number on here. I'm going to try my best as well since this might be slightly difficult. Let's see. Gonna try to do 4, 5, 6. I'm just using this tweezer to kind of spread out the body since I haven't stuffed the body yet, and make sure that when I poke the needle back out, I didn't accidentally grab some thread on that side. Okay, I think we almost get a 4. Ooh, this has actually turned out better than I thought. Now let's make number 5. Going to So that is number 5. Let's make number 6. Let's make the head slightly taller. I mean longer. Ooh, such a nice 6. 4, 5, 6. Now that that is done, let's tie the two tails together. And hide this inside the piece. We got the number 4, 5, 6. For the next part, insert white embroidery thread into the embroidery needle. We're going to make a stripe on the pants. Since the player is wearing a gym pants, there is a stripe. Gonna see if that location is good. I think that is good. Trying to make it in the middle of the leg, of the side of the leg. Let me redo that again because something just popped out. So it's gonna look something like this. Just repeat it for the other side as well. I'm going to tie these tails together. And hide the excess thread inside. Okay, now it's time to add stuffing. For a small piece like this, it's very nice to put in any scrape yarn that you have. It's going to make sure that the piece is very rigid. So I'm gonna use my scrape yarn first, anything that I have on here, and stuff the leg. Then I'm gonna grab some real stuffing. Just roll it into a small ball. And stuff. This is how the body looks like after stuffing. Before we sew the arms, let's secure this part first. Insert the tail into the embroidery needle. Oops. Okay, here. Gonna insert the needle here, pull through, and then going back to the previous stitch here, insert the needle, pull through, and then go to the stitch below, insert the needle, pull through. Okay, so now that part is kind of cleaned off and is secure. Hide the tails inside the body. If it's too long, you can also cut it out as well. Now, you're going to put the arm on the body and kind of secure it with a pin. you see this stripe? Make sure it's facing the side. Okay, let's sew the arm on. On the body, let's insert the needle, pull through. And once you've done that, you can release the arm. Here, I'm going to put the needle through here and back up here. Put the needle through the next stitch on the body. And then push the needle through the arm. And push the needle through the body. I'm just trying to make the arm kind of flap down. Now sew the next arm. Then tie the two tails together to secure it. Cut that out and hide the excess inside the body. I decided to add one last finishing touches to this player, I guess gym clothes. I was looking at the player in Squid Game, and I see that a lot of people don't zip up their jacket entirely, so I'm going to be adding sort of like a white triangle there to show that the jacket isn't zipped up all the way. Going to use white embroidery thread for this purpose. Oh, that looks good. Secure the tail. Cut this off. And then hide these inside of the body. And here we got the body. We are going to make the head starting with the black embroidery thread. Black color can be very hard to see the stitches, so make sure your room is bright enough for you to see. Make a new loop and chain 2. Make 6 single crochet into the first stitch. Again, you can also just make 6 single crochet in a magic ring. I apologize if this is hard to see. I will do my best to narrate this part of the pattern. Make sure that you have 6. For the second round, make an increase in all of the stitches. And increase it just 2 single crochet in the same stitch. for the third round, make 1 single crochet, then increase. 1, that's an increase. Repeat the same sequence until the end of the round. For round 4, make 2 single crochet, then increase. 1, 2,
하루를 정리하고 싶을 뿐 미지근한 샤워와 내 기타 소리와
then repeat the same sequence until the end of the round.
조용히 잠들고
For round 5, make 3 single crochet, then increase. 1, 2,
이 새벽이 지나면 난 널 다시 만날 수 있는
3,
기다려야겠지 이 순간이 짧아도 또 다른 내일을 위해 날 달래줄 너가 고마울 뿐 미지근한 샤워와
increase. Repeat the sequence 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 'Cause that's an increase. Repeat it 1 more time. 1, 2, oops, let me redo that. 2, 3, 1. Okay, so on that increase stitch, you're going to switch color. Grab the tan color. Okay, as the same thing as before, hold on to the tail and secure it while you make the next single crochet. So with the tan color, you're going to make 3 single crochet and then 1 increase. 1, 2, 3. That's an increase. Repeat the same sequence 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. That's an increase. 1, 2, 3. And then on the increase, mark the end of the round. Okay, so for this part, let's just cut off the tail and just leave it like that. For round 6, you're going to make 4 single crochet then increase with the black thread. Again, we'll need to undo the very last stitch that we made and change the color to black. Okay, there's one stitch right there, and I'm gonna come back to the previous stitch to mark the end of the previous round, like that. When we did the color change, there will be excess tail going to cut. Okay, now that we have one single crochet, make 2 more. Make 3 more, sorry. This is 2, 3, 4, then increase. You're going to repeat the same pattern basically by doing 4 single crochet increase, then on the side 4 single crochet increase using black thread, and once you reach the end here, you're going to switch to tan color and do 4 single crochet increase 3 times, 1 on each side until the end of the round. For round 7 and 8, you will be making 18 single crochet using black color. Then after that, you switch color to tan color and make another 18 single crochet. Repeat this same pattern for another 2 rounds. For round 9, we'll be making 5 single crochet, then increase. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That's an increase. So you're going to repeat the sequence 2 more times in black color and then 3 more times in tan color to complete this round. For round 10 to 13, so for the next 4 rounds, you're just going to single crochet around the first half, which going to be 21 stitches, going to be in black color, and the second half also 21 stitches, going to be in tan color. You're going to repeat the same pattern for all 4 rounds. So let me repeat this again. On the first half, make 21 single crochet in black color. On the second half, make 21 single crochet in tan color, and repeat this same pattern for 4 rounds. For round 14, make 5 single crochet, then decrease. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease. Repeat the same sequence 2 more times with black color, then switch to tan color and repeat the same sequence 3 more times to complete this round. For round 15, you're going to make 18 single crochet with black color, then make another 18 single crochet with tan color to complete this round. For round 16, you're going to make 4 single crochet, then decrease. One, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. Repeat the same sequence 2 more times in black color, then repeat the same sequence 3 more times but in tan color to complete the round. For round 17, you're going to make 3 single crochet, then decrease. One, 2, 3. Decrease. Repeat the same sequence 2 more times in black color, then switch to tan color and repeat the same sequence 3 more times to complete the round. From round 18 onward, there is not going to be any more color changing, so we're going to be crocheting with the tan color. For round 18, you're going to make decrease around to complete the whole round. In total, you're going to make 12 decreases. Just keep going until you complete this round. I just finished round 18 and next let's add some stuffing. The stuffing looks a lot more bigger than the hole, so you're just going to pick a small piece, sort of roll it into a ball, and use the tweezer to help us get these stuffing inside, just like that. It's super easy when you have a tweezer.
Got me feeling loved, even though I hold us up. Let me know if you ever think that I am being too much. You got me feeling loved, even though I hold us up. Let me know if you ever think that I am being so. Just stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment, yeah. Just stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment, yeah. Just stay a minute.
I like to add a lot of stuffing to make sure that the piece is super round, as you can see. Now we're going to continue round 19. For round 19, you're going to make 6 decreases to finish off this round. For the last round, you should be left with 6 stitches. I'm going to finish off and make sure that you leave a long tail because we're going to use this tail to sew to the body. Yeah. Now we have just completed the head, and the next step will be showing you how to make the hair. I'm going to start off by making his bang, and for the hairband I'm going to be using the black embroidery thread. Just cut out a long piece and put it into a needle, just like that. Going to insert a needle through the hole on the bottom, upward. I'm inserting it through the center of the head. And I'm kind of just going to pull through until I see this tail. Just make sure that you don't pull it too close because you want the tail to be a bit long so that you can tie it once you're done with this part, so I'm gonna leave it that length. The next part, I'm going to make sure the head is slightly more round up here because you can see the color change. Like his forehead looked too square at the moment, so I'm gonna try to make it more round up by covering that section with the black thread. I'm gonna just pick a spot here on the side of the head and pull my thread all the way through. Trying to pull it through. For the first time, well, that's not gonna be too much different, but we're going to repeat this several times to shape the side of the forehead a little bit. You don't always need to insert the needle through the center, you can also do different stitches. So I'm going to pull the thread up the stitch nearby the center and put the needle through the side again and out the bottom. Okay, you might be able to see a slight difference. Like I said, I'm going to repeat this process a few more times to make sure that I can get his forehead shape correctly. So if we look at the other side, you're gonna see that it looks way different because here it looks like a 90-degree angle. And here we have this sort of slanted hair on top. So I'm gonna keep going and style his bang on both sides and shape the forehead a little bit more. This is so far that I've got. I try to add his little side bang. So I think I'm going to sort of fill it out a little bit with black embroidery thread for that part to match his hair in the series. Right now I kind of use up the thread that I just cut. If you don't have enough thread, you can easily just cut a new piece of thread and continue filling in the bang on that side. I have just finished the bangs. I'm pretty satisfied with how he looks right now. After you're done making the hairband, first cut out the excess tail. Then you're going to tie the two tails together. Right now I have 4 different tails, so I'm going to tie them separately just to secure the hairbands that I just made. Okay, that one is done. I'm going to tie another one. And once you tie in knot and secure it already, just cut out additional tails. Use your tweezer and hide those inside the head. For the next step, we're going to add in the eyes and eyebrow. I like to use a smaller pin to do that. The two eyes are going to be 8 stitches apart, so I'm going to count that where the pin location is as 0. The next hole would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I always like to check the distance from the eye to the side and make sure that the width is the same. I think this side seems to be a bit wider, so I'm gonna shift the eye to that side by 1, while keeping the distance between the eye the same. Going to use another pin to mark the bottom part. So the eyes are going to be 2 stitches tall. You can see that this is basically one row, this is another row, so it makes up 2 stitch length. In order to make the eye, I'm also going to use the embroidery thread, black color. Just cut out a long piece and insert it into a needle. Insert it from the bottom and into the location where you have your pin mark. Once you insert your needle, remove the pin and put the next, just insert the pin downward through the hole where you have the needle in. The pins in. Then pull out the pins when you have the needle inserted. Oh, here we got the eye. I like to usually wrap this eye maybe 2 more times, just to make sure that the eye is thick enough, because right now it just looks like a line, but I like to make like an oval shape. Okay, one more time. Repeat for the other eye. Here is the second eye. He is looking so much cuter now since I added the eye. Next part, I'm going to use the pin to mark the location of the eyebrow, and the eyebrow is going to be 2 stitches above where the eye is at. So like right here. and the eyebrow is going to be 2 stitch long. Okay, so right there. You're going to need to cut out a long piece of black embroidery thread, but this time I'm going to untwist the thread and separate them out in half. You can see there are 3 strands on one side and another 3 strands on the other side. By breaking this apart, the thickness of the thread is going to be a lot thinner, and I want the eyebrow to be thinner, that's why. So going to make eyebrow on the same round that I put in the pins. Take out the pin. One, two. Okay, repeat on the other side. Next part, we're going to add some chic brushes right next to the eye. Just grab a scrap pink embroidery thread that you have. I'm going to be using this shade of pink to add in the chic brush. Just like that. And same thing on the other side. Okay, now we kind of finished with the face. I'm gonna go ahead and secure all the tails. Just tie them together, cut them off, hide it in the head. So here's how the head look after the cleanup. I'm going to add a little bit more stuffing because when we did the sewing, the thread kind of pulled the stuffing downwards, so now there is some gaps. So it's a good idea to add a little bit more just to fill in that gap. Okay, there you go. For the next part, I'm going to make the hair piece in order for me to put it over here, because if we look at gi-hun's hair, his hair kind of pops up a little bit, like the hairband kind of pops up. Right now, everything, including the bangs, is all flat, but I want to add that pops up. So it looks more kind of like 3D instead of 2D. So for that reason, you're going to be using black embroidery thread. Make a new loop. And then let's chain. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think that is about a good length, but I'm gonna add one more chain. So in total we made 9 chains. Next, you're just going to make 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just made one row of 8 single crochet. I'm going to make another piece of hair, but continue from what we have. So don't finish off yet, just make more chain. This time let's make it longer. Right now I have 3 chains, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And with that, let's make 9 single crochet. Let's chain 13 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then make 12 single crochet. Okay, now we got 3 hair pieces. For the last hair piece, let's chain 14 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then make 13 single crochet. Once you're done, finish off. I'm going to put the hairband on the right side of gi-hun's forehead. As you can see, on the side is the shortest, and then it gets longer on the left side. So my plan is to have it kind of like here, just like that. I'm going to pin it so that it stays might have to move this around slightly to make sure that I get it on the position that I want it to be. I kind of want one piece of hair slightly on top of each other, kind of overlapping. So I guess something like this. I'm going to make more hair pieces just to cover this side of the forehead. Again, make a loop with black embroidery thread. For the first piece of hair, I'm going to chain 11 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then make 10 single crochet, 13 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Make 12 single crochet. Okay. So we are going to finish off. Alright, so you see here on the left is shorter one, on the right is longer one. I'm going to pin these on the side. I think his hair, there's like a slight bump on top right here. Okay, alright. Next step, I'm going to, well, you can either sew the hair pieces on to the head, or you can just glue the hair on the head. I will be using a Gorilla Super Glue gel. I think fabric gel or fabric glue I should say should also work as well, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna start off gluing the head part of the hair, and okay, I'm gonna remove the pins. This is my first time gluing the hair actually, so I hope it turns out the way I want. We'll see. Sewing is, let's put, you can see the glue is coming up. Just gonna put a tiny bit, not a lot, because I don't want it to soak. I hope there's not too much. gonna use the pin to help me push down these parts. Okay, I'm using my pin to press down the hair part with the glue. I don't want to use my own hand because then the super glue gets stuck on my hand and it takes couples of days to wash it off. I don't like that, so let's do it this way. We'll be hiding these later on. Just need to kind of sew it inside the hair to hide it. Okay, it seems like the glue got stuck here already. Then next step, I'm gonna glue that bottom part of the hair. Gonna do it one by one since that's gonna be easier. Just need to be careful when I place it down to make sure I don't mess it up. Oh, this is difficult. Okay. I might have to discard this pin after I'm done. Oh, I could just use this part. Oh, what am I doing? Next part, let me try applying the glue directly on the head instead of on the hairpiece and see how that works. Okay, this might be easier, I think. Oh, the glue dry very fast. Oh, this is pretty good. Just gonna repeat on the other side and I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, I finally glued this side of the hair as well. I think you should leave it for 30 minutes to an hour to make sure that they all get dried. And then after that, we're going to sew this part into the hair to hide it. And then we should be done. For the last part, we're going to sew the head to the body, then we're almost done. I'm so excited after so many hours. Simply put the tails into the needle and Let's see, I'm gonna put it here like that. After that, I'm gonna put it through this stitch. Notice that it's sort of in the middle between the eyes. When I sew, I like to start from the front just to make sure that the character is facing front. Okay, then insert the needle through the body. It might be slightly difficult to sew, but once you insert the thread through the body, you're gonna come back and you see me, I put the needle through the hole, grab a stitch nearby and pull through. Then we're gonna come back to the body and see what is the next stitch we can grab, like here. I always like to do inside out. Just making sure that these don't tangle itself. And I'm just gonna keep going until I finish sewing him.